Hey guys, happy Tuesday night. I have been promising a recap for quite some time now. There's a lot to cover, so I want to go through this quick. Um, but really, I've been, with the exception of yesterday. Yesterday, I posted a lot of trades in the room, and it was pretty constant. I was just, a lot of my setups were filling. Today, I had a little bit of a surprise at work, so I ended up having less time than I thought to spend on the charts, but that's the beauty of higher time frame analysis and really focusing on the bigger picture and capitalizing on what may seem like small moves on the bigger picture, but in all reality are substantial moves that, when leveraged correctly, can really make the difference in your trading. So I'm going to start here with gold. I have got actually this is snapped incorrectly. I've got a supply zone that price was heading into, and right smack dab in the middle of that supply zone, we've got our 61.8 retracement. Now looming just above it, we've got this nice trend line, and but there's a lot of confluence right around this area, and I'm again looking on the daily right now. So right around that area, I was looking for short opportunities, and I got one yesterday. I got in right at the touch of that 61.8, and I took profit on that. That, I believe, was a Nadex trade. Today, I ended up taking it traditional futures, and if we go down to our 4-hour, I ended up getting it today after we bounced off this 61.8 at the retest of this supply zone. And you can see that if we map out bottom up, we're pretty much getting a perfect 61.8 as we're testing that zone, and then we took it right down to the negative 23.6. So this was my entry, was right here, and I took it to the negative 23.6, maybe just a little bit past it. That first one, just so I can show the entry. So we've got 1261.1. You can see that was just about a $2,000 trade. So 1261.1. So I was literally, as we were entering into the supply zone here, and you can see that it was super simple analysis, right? I started it off on the daily and the weekly, and just went down from there, and I didn't go any lower than the hourly. But the primary focus was the daily and the 4-hour, and you can see in the grand scheme of things just how little of a move that was, but how much profit it can truly net you when you leverage it properly and when you get those entries nailed down. The next one I wanted to cover was this pound dollar trade that I have, and price. This is great for any of my forex structure students, and we'll go into this, right? So this is not the video that I'm going to post in the forex structure course. I'm going to break it up and I'm going to do the analysis, redo the analysis, so you can see how I entered all these trades. I'm going to redo the analysis so that it's not blown through really quick. Expect that maybe sometime this weekend. I'm going to do like a week's end recap, because it's been a great trading week for higher time frame stuff. But so we're here on the daily chart again. So notice a theme, daily chart, and we're in this great little wedge. I'm going to take this off so you can see, but we've gotten some pretty substantial movement down, and from there we're just kind of ping-ponging in between these levels here and kind of forming this little wedge. Now as we retraced all the way back up, we're sitting right at a great area of confluence. Once again, we topped out here before. There's a trend line that's going just above that level, and we've got our 78.6 from the initial creation of the the width of this channel here. And so I ended up getting in right at the very top, and I took it off on the 50% retracement just around some structure right here. This one I took off, and you can see my entry on this one too. So if we get rid of this, this is the pound dollar, 126.032, 126.032. So that one I got in right around here, right in between this level and this level. So it was pretty much right at the test of this trend line off of the bounce off the 78.6, and I took it down here. And again, you can see that this is 2 days of straight bears. Now I took it off because, and this is an important statement for any of you forex traders. Theresa May is having a meeting tomorrow morning, I believe at 5 in the morning. It's going to significantly impact pound pairs and euro pairs. It's the Article 50 triggering Brexit. You can read up on it, but if you remember Brexit and how substantial that vote was and how much it moved the market, I'm not probably going to trade any forex tomorrow, and I'm liquidating or I'm closing out all of my positions today, so I have no open positions right now. I closed them all out. Now the added volatility could very well spike this down and fill this channel in a day, or bring it down to here. But it could also go against me, and so I don't want that. I don't want anything jumped. I want to just stay out and react, and chances are I won't be trading any forex tomorrow, especially not spot forex. Maybe on Nadex if I see a setup fill that I really like, but keep that in mind. It's a volatile day to trade. I'm surprised there hasn't been much ado about it just yet. But you can see that I took it straight down to that 50% retracement. So I pretty much just ping pong between the 78.6 and the 50% on the daily. That's 180 pips. That's nothing to sneeze at, right? Well, actually, no, that's 210 pips. So that's just over 210 pips. I traded a standard lot on it. That's just over $2,000. So already that's just over $4,000 for the day. If we now move to the Aussie yen. Aussie yen. This one I left on my initial plan here so you could see that I was just pre-planning waiting for it. We've got a great cross. We've got some nice support, and off of this initial move up we've got our 61.8 retracement. So again, daily, notice a theme. I didn't have a ton of time to trade this week. I haven't been focused on it at all. Got in right there as it was testing that little downtrend line, and just above the EMA, just above the or just at the test of this support level, and just above the 61.8. It got front run a little bit, but I had my stop down here around the level of this uptrend line, so I knew what I was risking. I was comfortable with it, and I knew that if we got up to around this level, where right here, and I was going to take price off again because of Article excuse me, 50. I don't want to be holding anything. If I draw this out, that's some nice, a nice target to the upside. Again, if I do the fib, this is a nice target to the upside, that 50% retracement, but I'm not willing to hold it. I'm pretty happy with how the week's gone thus far. That one I believe was over 100 pip move as well. It was 104 pips, so 1041 on that. So that move was pretty decent as well. And then finally, one that I've been holding for a while, and that I've been waiting for the spike for a while, was UJ. So the dollar yen. And please excuse if you can. I don't have my headphones in. If you can hear my dog lapping up all of his water in the backgrounds, please excuse that. So we've got a weekly demand zone here, and on top of that we've got a nice little move down, and we've a nice little trend bottom there, kind of a very similar setup to the Aussie yen without the uptrends crossing just underneath it. And that initial analysis was on a weekly. If we go to the daily, this was where I entered. So I entered as price came back down and tested the support level just above this 50% retracement. I knew we were at the bottom of this zone, so I could expect at least some form of a substantial move up. So we get that test right there. That's where I entered, and it just took off today. So 100 pips in a day, that's nothing to sneeze at. So that one just under 191 pips. I took that off as well. As I said, I have no open positions. So today, today pretty good 400 pips, just over 400 pips for Forex, and ton of points on gold. All from trading higher setups and not really higher time frame setups, and not really paying attention to the charts too much. So again, Forex structure students, be on the lookout for some more in-depth recaps about how I came up with these levels and how I applied what you're learning in the Forex structure course to this. I'm excited about diving into each one of these trades. These are all great candidates, and I'm excited to see where Article 50 takes some of these, so that you can see how the news, how technicals kind of fuels the news in certain aspects. So I will catch you guys all in chat. Post questions, comments if you have any, and always happy to answer.